Example 6, a couple prepares a budget that allows for $330 per month to be spent on gas. Suppose the gas costs $3.75 per gallon and the couple's vehicles have an average gas mileage of 25 miles per gallon, couple which determine the maximum number of miles M they could drive and stay within this budget. So, first thing I'm going to mention, as you guys are going to be going out on your own at some point in your near future, this thing called a budget, that is a very useful tool for anybody who is just starting out on their own. What a budget is you, before you get paid, making a decision how you're going to spend your money. And if you do that and if you commit yourself to sticking to that budget, life isn't that hard to deal with. You might not be able to get everything you want to get, but you know up front, I can afford all this stuff. I can put this much money away, whatever. That's what a budget is. All right? And it's useful. All right? People don't like to do them because it feels like you're trapped. Like, I can't do what I want to do. But again, before you get paid, I'm going to do this. And this couple says we're going to spend $330 a month on gas. Now they're trying to figure out how much they can drive. But again, that's just something to think about. It's useful. I would recommend it for everybody. So, they're allowing themselves $330 per month to be spent on gas. Price of gas per gallon matters. The average miles per gallon the vehicles get matters, right? If we consider what's going on here, thinking of the units involved here, so $3.75 per gallon. And they got 25 miles per gallon. Okay, those are the facts happening in this problem. Do those units cooperate with each other if we're conducting a product of things, if we're multiplying things out? No. What I'm noticing is that the gallons don't cancel. If I were to try multiplying this, I'm going to get gallons squared. It seems like a kind of a confusing little thing. So I'm thinking if I invert this fraction here, so 25 miles over 1 gallon is the same as 1 gallon over 25 miles. Okay. If I multiply this times this, the gallons will cancel, leaving me with dollars per mile. And it asks us how many miles M they can drive and stay within this budget. So M miles is how far they're going to drive. And their total cost is supposed to be $330 per month. Just look at the units happening here. If I, again, think about multiplication. If I take this guy here times this guy here times this guy here, which is over 1. I've got a gallons on the bottom, I've got a gallons on top, they'll cancel. I've got a miles on the bottom, I've got a miles on top, they'll cancel. I'm left with the dollars on top, which is what type of unit I have in my value here. So it seems to me that just multiplying this times this times this equal to that would make a good equation here. So I'm going to set that up that way. So $3.75 per gallon times 1 gallon over 25 miles times M miles over 1 equals $330. Sometimes writing an equation just has to do with unit agreement. That the unit over here that you get left over from this product, dollars specifically, because gallons cancels gallons and miles cancels miles, leaves us with the correct unit. That gives us a clue as to what to do with our numbers to make them work. All right, so if I carry out all the multiplication and cancellation, all that good stuff, this cancels this cancels this. $3.75 divided by 25. I'll get my calculator out and do that. 325 divided by 25.13.
And that was 3.75.
Oh, 3.75, thank you. 3.75 divided by 25 is 0.15. So based on the price of gas and their mileage for their car, it looks like they're getting 15 cents per mile they're driving. So to get M, the number of miles they can drive, I just have to divide 330 by 15 cents. So 330 divided by 0.15 comes out to 2,200 miles. Assuming 30 days in a month, that'd be a little bit over 70 miles a day they're allowed to drive. That's pretty reasonable unless they live far away from work.